In a world where muscle cars are either fading into nostalgia or turning completely electric, one name dares to roar louder than ever. The beast is not dead, it has only evolved. Welcome to the rebirth of American dominance. This is the all-new 2026 Dodge Interceptor Hellcat X, a machine engineered not just to perform but to dominate hearts, highways, and history. This isn't just a car, it's a message, a warning to the quiet, efficient, emotionless future. That raw power, mechanical fury, and iconic design still matter. That when the world goes silent, Dodge will still scream. The Interceptor Hellcat X doesn't whisper, it growls, it intimidates, and it conquers all before you even hit the throttle. The moment you lay eyes on it, everything else fades. It stands there like a shadow forged from muscle and menace. The body, a fusion of matte black aggression and sharp retro lines, is both a throwback and a prophecy. From the widened fenders to the sculpted hood with air intakes that breathe, like lungs before battle, every inch of this car has a purpose. It doesn't try to look fast, it looks unstoppable. The front fascia is pure intimidation. The signature Hellcat grille is more aggressive, flanked by red glowing LED eyes that pierce through the darkness like a predator. Below, a splitter runs wide, low, and menacing, as if ready to cut through air and asphalt alike. It doesn't blend in, it demands the road make way. Slide to the side profile and the proportions scream muscle. Long hood, short rear deck, wide stance, the car crouches low like a coiled beast ready to pounce. The matte black paint absorbs light, while glowing red accents along the undercarriage and wheels give it a heartbeat, a pulse that tells you this machine is alive. Carbon fiber mirrors, side splitters, flared arches, it's muscle reborn. With future precision dot at the rear, you're greeted by a continuous LED light bar, glowing deep red like a demon's smirk. Dual exhausts emit not just sound, but attitude. Flames flicker under throttle. A subtle rear wing rises from the deck, not just for drama, but for high-speed stability. And dead center on the tail sits the Hellcat X badge. No chrome, no gloss, just matte steel confidence. Step inside, and you're not just in a cockpit, you're in a command center. The dashboard is a retro-futuristic fusion of analog brutality and digital dominance. A flat-bottom steering wheel wrapped in black leather, center-lit with the Hellcat emblem, greets your hands like a weapon. Digital cluster displays burst to life in red and black animations. The throttle, the gauges, the displays. They don't wait for you to ask, they urge you to go. A massive touchscreen dominates the center console, surrounded by toggles, rotary shifters with red LEDs and brushed metal finish that feels cold to the touch, like machinery forged in battle. Carbon fiber panels reflect ambient red light that runs across the dash and doors. Red-stitched racing seats hold you like armor. Everything here is designed for the one behind the wheel. Not just to drive, but to command. And then comes the sound, because under that vented hood lives a demon, a newly re-engineered 6.2L supercharged Hemi V8, tuned beyond 840 horsepower. The Interceptor Hellcat X isn't just fast, it's furious. 0 to 60 in under 3.2 seconds, quarter mile in the tens, top speed over 210 miles per hour. It doesn't just move, it erupts. The exhaust note is not a sound, it's a war cry, a deep thunderous roar that echoes with history, pride, and rebellion. A sound designed to shake glass, raise goosebumps, and silence every EV that dares stand nearby. Dodge calls it Interceptor, but on the streets it's a predator. Performance modes allow you to go from tame to terror in seconds. Track mode opens, up launch control, race suspension, and full power mapping. Drift mode sends torque to the rear like a dance with danger. And the new GRM system, ground response management, adapts suspension in real time to every inch of tarmac. But this isn't just muscle without mind. The Hellcat X is loaded with next-gen tech, 5G connectivity, full AR HUD projection, biometric start, scan your fingerprint and unlock beast mode, facial recognition camera that tracks driver fatigue, voice-controlled command center, over-the-air, UPD ATEs, AI-based adaptive learning for driving habits. It learns you and gets faster with every mile. And safety, this car protects you like a war tank. Full body reinforced uniframe, 10 airbags, advanced radar-based collision mitigation, predictive lane control, active rear diff lock with traction memory, and dual matrix brake systems with heat resistance up to 1,400 degrees Celsius. It's not just fast, it's prepared. There's also a limited stealth mode. The sound, the lights, the power, all silenced, cloaked, reserved, for those moments when you don't want to be seen until it's too late. And then, with the flick of a button, everything returns. Full power, full light, full fear. Only 6,000 units of the Dodge Interceptor Hellcat X will ever be made globally, each numbered, each with a certificate of authenticity, each built by hand at Dodge's Performance Command Center in Detroit. This isn't mass production, it's mass destruction. And the price? Dodge hasn't officially announced it, but estimates say north of $125,000, and still worth every penny. Why? Because this car isn't just for driving. It's for owning history. It's a flag planted in the ground that says, American muscle is not dead. It's reborn, madder and louder than ever. You see, the world may change, roads may get cleaner, cars may get quieter, but there will always be those who crave the noise, who miss the smell of fuel and the feeling of vibration in their bones, who want power not just in numbers, but in emotion. For them, Dodge has created the Interceptor Hellcat X. It is not here to compete. It is here to end arguments. So what do you think? Is this the muscle car the future needs? Would you dare to tame the beast, or let it unleash all hell on the asphalt? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button if your heart still beats in V8 rhythm. Subscribe to the Auto Angle and stay tuned for more monsters like this, because we're just getting started. This is the 2026 Dodge Interceptor Hellcat X. It doesn't follow the rules, it rewrites them.